What's up, Stock Up family? It's your boy Larry again. I'm real leisure. I want to keep this short and leisure-like. I just want to prepare you for this week to come, right? This week is going to be a volatile week. Let's just face it. It's going to be a volatile week. So my question to you is, did you get into the stock market to make out like a bull in 24 hours? No, that's not realistic. Did you just get in for a one-day pump and dump? No, you got into the stock market to make money, right? And so the only way to make money in the stock market is to be patient. I just got through talking to a friend of mine who's down $18,000. Guess what we were doing? We were laughing. We wasn't laughing at the fact that he was down $18,000, but we've been here before. We were laughing about something else. And you know what? He's going to make money. He's been making money for 20 years. And so those of us that have learned lessons, I've personally learned the lessons of 2008 during the recession. And I'll never make those mistakes again. Being fearful when the market dips 3-5% and locking in my losses and getting out. That's not what you guys want to do. You want to make money. I can tell you right now, if you got Tesla, if you be patient, you're going to make money. If you got Facebook, Google, and you just be patient, you're going to make money. If you have Apple, you're going to make money. All of these companies are going to continue to run up. No market runs up 365 days a year consistently every day. No market does, and no market. And we've had a tremendous bull market. And this is what we have to understand. Those of us that understand what's going on, I'm glad it only came down so much. I'm glad we're getting these corrections because the market was overinflated. Go to yahoofinance.com and look at charts, right? What I want you to do is let's just go to Tesla. And I'll pull up 1 year on Tesla. If you look at 1 year on Tesla, a year ago, Tesla, now keep in mind, they've adjusted this post 5-to-1 split. So this is what the stock would have been then. Of course, it was 5 times as much for those of you that understand that Tesla went through a 5-to-1 split and Apple went a 4-to-1 split. So let's just say you bought Apple in December before March when every stock tanked, right? Then it dipped. You see that dip? This is right now. This is you. This dip this was a way greater loss than we have right now, right? But then look what happens when you stay in. You continue to climb. But if you sell your stock, you're out. So I got to ask you again, did you get in short term like you jump and double dutch? You ladies didn't know I knew about that, did you? So no, you want to make money. And good investors know you're going to make money, especially on long-term stock like Apple and Tesla. Let's look at Apple. Let's find Apple here and do the exact same thing that we just did, right? All right, here we go. 1 year ago, you see Apple was going up. Remember, this is after the 4-to-1 split with Apple. So the charts have been adjusted. As you could see, goes up. And it went up from like 79, 80 bucks all the way down to 56 bucks, right? What we're experiencing now is like taxes on how much this dipped. But look at what happened afterwards. It just ran. So what smart investors do is they try to buy somewhere around here because nobody can guess where the top is. Then when it hits the bottom, no one can guess where the bottom is, right? You wait until things are clear, then you buy back in, you double down, and then you run up, right? And so I just want to keep this nice and short for you guys, but I'm going to look you in the eye and tell you this. If you got Tesla, keep it. It's going to make money. If you got Apple, keep it. It's going to make money. Facebook, Google, Amazon, these companies are going to make money. And if you're in the middle of a SPAC acquisition or merger like Shell, Tortoise acquisition, I'm going to keep saying that one, you're going to make money in a short period of time. And so you don't want to panic and sell, right? So here's another tidbit that I'm going to do one. I don't know what this week is going to bring. No one does. I do know it's going to be volatile, but it's going to be okay. I think everything is going to settle after this week. I really do. I think things are going to settle after this week. It could be a down market. It could be an up market, right? We got to understand September is a profit-taking month. It's okay. People take profits, right? And when the big whales take profits, these financial institutions sell millions of shares, it causes the stock price to go down, right? That's all that's happening. So I always want you to have an exit plan. You say when is enough, when you're going to get out. You got just like jumping double dutch, you got to plan when you're going to jump in, but you also got to plan when you're going to jump out, right? Just think about stocks like that. For those of you that have those companies that I mentioned, including Shell, me personally, again, I keep having to saying this, I'm not your financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only, but I'm laughing to the bank. So what Larry would do is I would hold because I know I'm going to make money. I've been through this environment in 2008. It's the same thing. So you want to make long-term money. Everybody that's been in the stock market for over 10 years have had a dip. And we just know that it's just a dip, but it's coming back. So here's the key of what I would do from here until the election. A lot of people are not talking about the election. So we're not going to get into politics and all of that and who you for and who you voting for. One of the things I love about this family, the Stock Up family, is we got old, young, middle-aged, white, black, Asian. Some of you guys, I don't know what you are or where you come from, but I love it. All right? Because we're the common man. It's time for us to make some of the money that the big guys have. We want to be part of the 1%, right? We want to be part of the 5% that has 85% of the wealth. It's our time to get some of that money. And so that's what I love about this page. You guys, if you got any comments, leave your comments. And for those of you that always tune in and comment, hit the like button. Give the like button the finger, all right? Because this community, I want you guys to be smart investors and I want you all to make money. I really do, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be smart, right? Going into the election. So now we have a slight correction happening right now, all right? Already has started, right? We may be at the end of that. We don't know. This is going to be a volatile week, but we got the election coming up in November, right? So stock market generally don't like a changing of the arms, especially when it's going from Republican to Democrat, right? That's what the stock market, remember, we're not getting into the politics, right? We're just talking about how the stock market reacts. So we don't know this election, how it's going to happen. So this is what I want you to do as smart investors. Keep 50% cash ready. Not because I'm fearful of you losing everything. No, because if the market continues to dip, eventually it's going to find the bottom. Go look at your charts just like it did in March. Then it's going to start bouncing back up. That's how I made 300% on some of my positions because I got it in April and it just kept running up. Some of the positions I have. I want you guys to be in the same position. But you can't do that if you have all your cash in the market, right? So I want you to sit down with a pen and paper and write down, I want to buy this stock, this stock, this stock. I have $10,000, but I'm only going to spend $5,000. I have $400, but now that I have this information that Uncle Larry told me, I'm only going to spend $200 instead of $400. Here's why. You want to buy some stock that may fluctuate and you're going to make money long term, like Tortoise acquisition. But then What'll happen is if the market keeps dipping down and bottoms out, it's the perfect time to buy, right? And you can't buy if you have all your cash in. So keep your money in your broker's accounts, your Fidelities, your Robinhoods, your TD Ameritrades, your Schwabs, and all of that. Keep your money in your account and be ready to pounce like a tiger. Because I can tell you there's a lot of money to be made. And I would just be easy and be careful all the way until after the election. Once the election happens and things kind of settle down, if it dips, I'm keeping about 45% cash ready, available, because I want to be ready to buy stocks on discount, right? And then what you do is you do profit taking until then, just like the big boys are doing. So if you up, let's say you got Tesla and you really up really good. Some of you guys, bought Tesla before the split. You bought it at 200 to 500. Then you might sell a few shares and do some profit taking, right? Just to free up some cash to pounce back in. All right, let's be smart. Let's stock up. You guys, let's pay attention to this week. And if you haven't subscribed, for goodness sake, I'm giving you all this information. Hit the subscribe button. Give the like button the finger, because it keeps me out here. I'm doing a lot of editing to keep you guys, up to date on what's going on, right? All right, so leave me some comments, leave me a like, and we see you later. Let's make some money.